Hi, this is Michael Behrens. It's Thursday, September 30th, 2021, about 12:30 p.m. I'm in Port Aransas, Texas, standing behind my father's house, and I've been watching Laughing Gulls. So when you think, I've noticed a lot down here in Port Aransas, Laughing Gulls are kind of considered to be almost pests. They're ubiquitous, they're everywhere. You often see them eating our scraps like French fries or tortilla chips behind a Mexican restaurant. They instantly appear when you at the beach, when you start to even look like you're starting to throw something in the air. You see them hanging around landfills. They often make loud, some people think annoying sounds. So I thought it was important to try to document this neat behavior that I see them do that's not so obvious. So back behind the house here, you see these dunes and grasslands behind me. And now and then I see a bunch of gulls, laughing gulls in the air, kind of going back and forth over these dunes. And if you look more closely at what they're doing, they are catching insects out of the air. And they'll just kind of circle around. It's really not obvious that they're doing anything but just sort of flying around in the sky. But if you watch them closely through binoculars, you'll see that sometimes they start to they flap their wings a little quicker, like they're chasing after something, and they're usually coming up. They've spotted an insect, and they'll flap a little faster than they had been and come up and kind of stop flapping at the peak, and their head will bob and they'll grab an insect out of the air. So this is a totally independent foraging technique they have. I see not only the mature birds, but the first and second year birds out there with the mature ones. It's really cool to see our ubiquitous laughing gulls actually performing what you might think of as a more natural behavior than always just sort of scrounging around for our leftovers. So I haven't been able to figure out what kind of insects they're eating. There are a lot of dragonflies around, of course, but I think the dragonflies are a little too agile for the laughing gulls to catch. So my guess is that it's something else up there in the sky. And today's a very calm day, very calm and humid day. It's a very conducive day for insects to emerge and come up into the air. It's relatively easy for them. It's warm, and the air is so humid that warm temperature is transferred to them more easily. So it's probably ideal times for insects to emerge and come out of these little low wet spots with cattails back there in the dunes and the grasslands. And that's what the seagulls, that's what these laughing gulls are probably looking for and finding, cruising around when they're looking for insects, and they see an emergence like this, and then they converge on it and hang around and circle around and catch a few bugs. So I'd really love to know what percentage of their diet are these wild-caught bugs over the grasslands like this. I think it's really neat to be able to recognize and see this, and I hope some of the video I took shows it. It's kind of an experiment. I haven't tried to record this behavior before. We'll see how it goes, and I hope it's worth sharing.